This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road.
Blue Jays.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Bowden Francis. What do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here.
Leading off tonight for
he's
the
able
Dodgers,
to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Mookie now. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the out. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. One away with a runner at third here in Game 1 of the World Series. Now a screamer into the outfield. Good trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2. They're behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. And we're back. And getting to start, Jack Flaherty. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. 1-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. Out to short, Edman. Fires to first on the run. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
That is third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
2 down, nobody on. And there's the strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Righty to the plate. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. We move to the second in Toronto. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The wind and the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Sends it to first. And Hernandez is out. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Max Muncy in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
One down, base is empty. Muncy hits one in the air. They get the out on Muncy. And there's 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. That's inside. 1-0.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Inside, just missed. No score here in the second. Swings through that one.
2-2 down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Baroa in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs. The bottom of inning number 2.
Leading off
We're tied,
for the Jays.
0-0.
The shortstop.
Back now in Toronto.
Ernie.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ernie Clement. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Kicks and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Davis
Now it's the second baseman.
Snyder.
And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Luis De Los Santos. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now, Stuart Baroa. Popped up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning, and now Tommy Edman. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
That one lifted to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One out, base is empty. And now it's Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Got him. Nice play. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's going to have to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge.
Has been overturned.
So the lineup flips over. Chris Taylor now led off this game with a double. And a foul ball. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Lux, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
And that one hammered Baroa. Going back on this one. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Betts at the plate now. That's ball one. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, number 9. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Stays alive. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike three. And here's the catcher, Tyler Heineman. That clips the corner. Blue Jays down a run here in the last half of the third.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Struck him out looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Vladdy batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ball.
That's a little bit low.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And here it comes. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
This one in the air center field. He's got it, and that is that. Game 1 of the World Series. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. A line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.